the UK media is eating humble pie as we speak because, you know, for a very long time they tried to manipulate, the public that Harry and Meghan are hated everywhere. And then Harry and Meghan shop somewhere and it's all love. It's all love. Harry and Meghan were at the Dodgers Stadium, right? And this is what's literally on the internet. This is what it's trending. Guess who is headlining every sports social media account? Harry and Meghan are front and center, literally everywhere. You have Major League Baseball, which is a huge baseball social media account, and they literally said royalty in the front row for hashtag World Series, and that alone has 2.5 million impressions. I'm telling you, by tomorrow there'll be at 10 point something million. And then you have Fox Sports, and they're like, the stars are out at the World Series in LA, and look whose picture is at the front. Harry and Meghan. That alone has 211,000 impressions. And then you have also the MLB again posted Meghan saying Meghan Sussex and Prince Harry have arrived at Dodger Stadium for World Series Game 4, and that alone has 2.5 million impressions as well. You also had Yahoo Sports that had about 14,000 impressions, and that just from some of the sports social media accounts. Don't get me started on the tabloids who are putting Harry and Meghan front and center over everything, especially in relation to the baseball game. Harry and Meghan have made baseball, like baseball is trending because of Harry and Meghan. Yeah, the Dodgers are trending because of Harry and Meghan. Speak about influence, speak about impact. That the fact that they were just there, they're the talk of the town. And also, mind you, there were other top celebrities there. You had Savannah James, you have LeBron, you had Sydney Sweeney, you had Brad Pitt. There were so many other, what do you call them? Oh, and also Patrick J. Adams was there. Meghan's co-star in Suits, Mike Ross, was also there for the Jays. So yeah, and Meghan and Harry are the ones who are dominating headlines. So the UK media does not like that, and the meltdown has begun. And it seems like they're confused. They feel like they're trying to write negative things, it's not working. So right now they're trying to double it down by writing positive articles, and also get a phone call, and then it's all Harry and Meghan are irrelevant, Harry and Meghan are unpopular, Harry and Meghan did that. So the meltdown is insane. Let me just get started to give you guys context. So now they started seeing that Harry and Meghan are dominating everything, and people are cheering them on, people are happy. Americans are flooding comments saying, hey, our favorite royal couple, our favorite royalty in the house. Like, people are literally excited that they are out and about living their best life, that they're unproblematic roles, and like what's happening with the leftover roles and the Andrew scandal. So GB News runs its mouth and says Harry and Meghan's front row LA Dodgers seats worth thousands of pounds spark fury as local legends relegated. That is a lie. But I also love, this is not the only tabloid that's furious that Harry and Meghan got front row seats. And I've seen so many people say they bought the tickets, they invited themselves, or Mike Johnson, who also has like an investment in the Dodgers, right, and the wife, they did not want them there, but they're literally there. They're smiling. They're literally at the same place, seated at the same. If they did not want Harry and Meghan there, they will not be there. Again, UK media started saying, oh, they did not want to talk to them. Oh, look at them. When they literally took a picture with Harry and Meghan. And I just love how they're furious that Harry and Meghan were literally front row, and they got so good treatment, like the security that walked them inside, the love but they are pissed that Harry and Meghan are getting the love, the security what they deserve, when they've spent years trying to convince people that they're hated outside the UK, and they hate that the public gets to see that. So they're again running, backpedaling, trying to, anyway. So that was GB News furious. And then you had the Daily Fail says, LA Dodgers fans furious as Harry and Meghan get royal treatment at World Series over local. I'm telling you, this meltdown is something else. So they're furious. You see where I'm going with this? They're just furious that Harry and Meghan are treated way better outside the UK, when they keep saying that they're not treated better. Also, I know I cannot insert this clip because, copyright and it's games, whatever. But the thing is, they've gone again to manufacture this fake booing. The Harry and Meghan were being booed. And I love how screeners are like, oh, you're saying booed. They're finding clips of every time William and Mumbles were booed at a sports event. Not one, how many times, even sometimes when players are asked, oh, do you know the prince and princess of Wales? People are like, who? And they are trying to tell us, yeah, they're trying to tell us that Harry and Meghan were booed, when literally that did not even happen. But again, to, suit that, to bruise their egos or whatever, they're now claiming that Harry and Meghan were booed. And it's funny because it did not happen. When people are like, we were there, no, it did not happen. When they came to screen, they were just cheers. Literally no boos. Why do you think Mumbles does not like going outside of the UK? Because the woman is booed everywhere she goes. She's traumatized from booing. So please stop projecting that onto Harry. I love that even them can admit that Harry and Meghan are getting royal treatment. And no fan was furious. People were minding their business, enjoying their game. No, like they were just, Harry and Meghan were there just like, fans of the game, of the Dodgers. But here we are, manufactured hate stories that they were furious. Mind you, all these people were happy talking with Harry and Meghan. All these people seemed very excited to interact with Harry and Meghan. But no, let's lie to the public. Because Harry and Meghan are getting so much love outside of the UK. And we want to tell people, no, they're not. Idiots. And then again, this is the funny part, is where the Daily Mail took it to the next level and decided to call Harry and Meghan superstars. Again, something the derangers are not happy about. So you have Meghan and Harry spotted enjoying a front row date night at Dodgers World Game Series. So Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex were both decked out in Dodgers March for a front row date night at the World Series Game 4 on Tuesday night. The superstar couple, I'm telling you that word, I want you to circle it, like engrave it in your head and your mind, whatever. The superstar couple. Okay. The superstar couple, now seemingly deeply ingrained in LA life, were front and center for the big game at Dodger Stadium, with Fox TV cameras regularly zoomed in on them as they enjoyed the action. So prior to the game, MLB posted a clip of the smiling couple greeting fans as they made their way into the stadium, flanked by security on their way to their seats. Meghan sat on Harry's right in the front row of the crowd in a seat worth thousands of dollars directly behind the pitch clock. Both wore blue Dodgers caps, and the superstar pair were matching with the rest of their outfits too, pairing white shirts with a blue overlayer. Not long into the game for matchup between the Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays, Harry and Meghan were shown on the big screen to the sold out crowd. So that's when they went to the let me go on. This is the part that's so funny. So Harry and Meghan, so now seemingly deeply ingrained in LA life, were decked out in Dodgers March for the big games on a Tuesday night, with Fox TV's cameras regularly zoomed in on them as they enjoyed the action. In a surprising decision quickly noticed by fans, Harry and Meghan were given front row seats worth tens of thousands of dollars, while local legends Magic Johnson and Sandy Koufax were relegated to the second row. Johnson is part owner of the team, while Koufax is a 4-time World Series winner and Hall of Fame pitcher. But it was Harry and Meghan who were instead given the royal treatment. So they're furious. Mind you, like they said, Johnson is a part owner of the team. He was literally there with Harry and Meghan. They took pictures. If this man did not want Harry and Meghan to get front row seats, they will not have front row seats. So get the F out of here. This is manufactured, this is fake. And I love how they're sitting because they got royal treatment, or because they can spend thousands of dollars on front row seats. The meltdown, I'm telling you, eat humble pie. Eat humble pie. This is just the beginning. And one minute they're superstars, the next minute they're irrelevant, the next minute they're boring. Pick a choice, UK media. Are they irrelevant? Are they superstar? Are they popular? Are they boring? What is this? What is it? Anyway, guys, let me just get to the comments because let me get to the comments. So you have Nico says, so the Daily Mail needs to pick a lane. Are they irrelevant or the superstar couple? Sussex October keep hurting their feelings. I'm here for Prince Harry and Meghan thriving. Kay says, always start with positive headline. From there, it will be they are irrelevant, Harry is miserable, etc. And then Nico replies, makes sense. In this case, the article was written by a sport correspondent. He told the truth. Now let the rats wake up in a couple of hours. They will 5-6 articles from this. Lindsay says, they always lead with negativity as usual. Daily Mail realized that the hate they published all these years ain't working. Meghan and Harry are the prizes at events. The publicity they bring can never be bought. and says more distraction from Andrew's scandals. They will sit in the seats they have been appointed to by Magic Johnson. If he didn't want them there, they wouldn't be. There were others sitting next to them, so it wasn't special treatment, was it? Lola says Daily Mail has a pattern. The first thing they do is write neutral articles, then receive a call from Palace and descend into chaos. Rich says, well, the Daily Mail are the lane that leads to court next year, so we can expect nothing but negativity from them. Oji says they stalk Harry and Meghan just to find anything they can use to turn it into a negative narrative. Queen says she's from LA, born and bred. They are really reaching with this one. Collie says Magic might have offered seat for maximum publicity for his team. Besides, they have money and obviously bought tickets they can afford. Rita says the Daily Mail continues to be the stupidest of all the tabloids. Scotty said, I laughed out so loud. Our king and queen is given the highest quality honor they totally deserve, and Daily Mail is making sure the derangers know. For me, I choose to see this as Daily Mail trolling the haters. Daily Mail doing the Lord's work is satisfying. Basti says, Magic is part honor. He could have those seats if he wanted. Daily Mail is full of shit. Yoyo says, first of all, that's Magic Johnson, and no one was upset. They was happy to see Harry and Meghan, and Magic took a picture with them. True. Kenneth says, I actually like them at the best, even though they got so much hate. The British monarchy are abusive sociopaths. I want the same thing as Harry and Meghan. I want freedom from that monarchy. That monarchy is so angry they are losing power. They are lashing out at the citizens. Alita says, first they were triggered when Meghan wore a jersey from her own university. Now they are triggered Harry is wearing a hat from the state that has given him peace and now calls home. The state his wife and daughter were born and bred. Like, damn, people are actually for real. Anyway, guys, so that's it. There you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm Emerald. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.